Nice that, isn't it? Shortbread tin off Ian and Mandy. I was trying to find a 40mm socket because this only goes up to 30, but I found one. And got an old ratchet out. Ouch. I could actually scull it with the heat. You know. It won't have asked anything up, will it? How were they stuck on? I've always wondered. Can't be glue. Oh, look at that line there. Strange, isn't it? There's no scar on the other side. I was just saying, oh yeah, that ratchet failed, so that's going in a bloody bin. It was only a cheap set from Argos in the early 80s when I first got my 125. Right, Ricky. Good boy. And I forgot to get some dusters, so I've got them. Shouldn't really waste them, but they are only cheap. I wasn't going to film this because it's only basic stuff in it, but old toothbrush, the cast caliper clamp is full of bloody guns. Not that that matters a great deal. That little doofy fits on there. Hang on, how does it fit on? Oh yeah, that fits up right, yeah. That's just a little cushion. It doesn't look too bad. I'll just give it a quick spray with WD. But obviously something isn't right. But like I said last night, it didn't seem very hot, even though I hadn't used it, but I thought, well, has it eased off itself? But it was pure folly not to do all this on a Sunday. Be careful not to dislodge that. Last time that pinged out, I couldn't work out which way it went back in. That little spring clamp. What my knees hold out. Right, now then, carefully pump it. Don't it popping out too far. See, clean. So wow, is it binding on? I hope the master cylinder hasn't failed on this back one now. I have to be careful if it's suddenly popping out. That would be rather a disaster, having to bleed the bloody things. Right. Steel washer. I forgot what someone said. Someone said, oh, don't use a G-clamp, use blah blah blah. I forgot what they said. Gently squeeze it back in. Is that level going up? In there. Yes, it is. I wonder, that's another question you can help me with. If you want to put in new pads in, do you need to reduce the level of that? Because will it increase the pressure and therefore bind on? I think it's going up to the upper level. Because there's a little rubber diaphragm, isn't there, plus your screw cap, so is that creating too much pressure when you apply the brakes? dislodged it. Probably. Well, I think I know how it goes back on that way. With a narrow bit to the back. I think Ian sent me a picture of it. All that guns from the winter's commuting rides. Plus the odd ride out in the countryside. As I keep saying, ideally we should have a winter hack, shouldn't we, for commuting and keep a shiny bike for best. Pump it gently. See, don't look so bad, does it? Sorry to keep repeating myself, but why would it bind on? What do you think? Once I get in there nooks and crannies. It's pitted there, but he's right on the end, so that doesn't really matter. Steel washer, G-clamp, undo it again. Yeah, put a nice little blue G-clamp somewhere safe last time I did all this, and I can't find it now. Always keep your tools in one place, don't spread them all over. And gungy wheels. Can't get all of that without scraping it with a screwdriver. Oh well. Right, pin goes there. Try not to put weight on my knee. Why is that not sitting right? That one's fine. See, that's on the tension of the pin. Pin's alright, isn't it? It's not nothing on there preventing it sliding up and down. But sometimes they need a polish to get any. You know, if it's not slippy, they aren't going to move around evenly, are they? It'll catch and bind on. But I think I got a new one last time. Come on, you puppy. There we are. Get in the hole. Won't tighten it up just yet. I was going to do a few pumps, you know, but that seems alright. It's that jiggling phase again. I'll take my helmet off and steaming up. You get the gist, don't you? It's no big deal. Brakes aren't really, quite simple assemblies, aren't they? It's just a confusing when you bind on for nothing. Defy logic. Well, it's back together. I was just thinking, did I clean it enough? Did I do enough in and out pumps? It seemed clean enough. But, you know, should I have done 10 pumps or something? You know, just to do a thorough job. Little fiddly dust cap. I want it too tight. What I could do. Where's my key? Inside. Let's put it on the centre stand. Oh, the locks are on. Oh, there we are. Put it on the centre stand and run it and see if it binds on just while it's on the centre stand. But I've had that trouble in the past when I had my Aprilia 650 and I had brake trouble with that, and I said, we run it on the rolling road. I said, well, that's not the same conditions as on the road. You know, when it's carrying weight and momentum and torque on the wheel when you're braking. Because I had similar trouble with that Aprilia. The brake was red hot. And oh, we've done it, we've freed it up, flushed it out, changed all the seals, done this, new pads. Right, I'll go to Blackpool. And I got 2 miles down the road, and same again, and they came out in a van. And then it was decided it was a master cylinder, and they couldn't get one because it was a rare model, the Aprilia Pegasus, 1995. So I had to source it on eBay. And finally it ran okay. But this knitting, it meant to be a lot better quality. I think there were Brembos actually on the Aprilia, and yet they went Persia. But when you read about reviews for the Aprilia Pegasus, it said brakes easily seized unless they are kept spotlessly clean. You know, so commuting all winter, we do really need to do a thorough clean if you're riding your bike through all the winter salt and crap. It has an effect, so clean it down to every minute detail. In fact, if it is binding on, what time is it? Yeah, I've got another hour and a half yet before I have to set off for work. I told them I had to do a little job on my bike and it'll take some time. I'll run it, see if it's binding again, just running it here. And I'll have to take it apart and do a few more pumps and cleans. I was going to use Solvol Autosol, I have 1.5 tubes, but that seemed clean, didn't it? I should have cleaned it more, but like I said, I'll start it up and see what happens. That can go in a bloody bin. Did you recycle them as metal? Right, back in a minute. Well, there's no sure what they are. Releasing it fine now. Like I said, our on-road condition is different. Like my Aprilia Fiasco. And again, it's only a commute to work. Picture I can't go for a test ride, but like I said, with these silly restrictions, I've got a letter from work if I'm stopped by police to say key worker. We pick antibacterial gel sprays, rubber gloves, masks, all sorts. Doing a test ride to check the brakes. Then again, someone said you never see any bloody police anywhere. Criminals were actually having a field day. On a local Facebook page it said a couple of assholes are trying to get in my backyard in the middle of the night. It seems to have got a lot worse. And they're actually stealing wheelie bins to wheel away with the ill-gotten gains. Hope I've not contaminated a disc with any grease or wax. All that grease off. Put grease in the 2 bolt holes, of course, and in the Allen bolt head. There's a scraping noise. It's not warped, is it? It's really nice and true, like this. And you see it moving slightly. You can move it, can't you? It's designed to do that. Actually, can you see? I made the mistake of not realising the camera's on the right hand side. And all I was filming last time was a bloody silencer. Not binding this time, like it was yesterday. It might have just been a little bit of guns, because it's been dry, hasn't it? My bike hasn't got wet for a week, so that winter crap would have set like little cement seam around the piston. So now I brought that seal and cleaned it away. Hopefully that will suffice. We shall see. Is it hot? Getting a bit warm. I'll play it by ear, like I said. Right, tidy all these away and put the kettle on. Have I got a pack of these outside? And I'll use me inside ones, so I'll swipe. Right, well, hopefully that's sorted. I just thought I'd do a little. I wasn't going to bother videoing it. It's basic stuff, but never be afraid to have a go at doing this yourself. You'll have been charged an hour's labour for brake pad changes, where it's actually simple. It's just when they bind on they get to be a pain and you have to strip them down. There's a bit of scoring there. Oh well, it's not. If you can feel it, it's something to worry about. I'll be doing them front ones at the weekend. I just phoned my mum to see how she is and ask her about that steamer, so I must get that immersion heater timer on and the wallpaper on. It's only going to take a couple of rolls. It's only one wall. So I'm going to have a busy weekend next weekend. And if the weather's nice, like I said, I'm going to go next door and paint that wall. What's that? Right, that's all I think. Is that from Cloud's work boots? Bye for now. Did I mention this stuff before? The pink stuff by Star Drops. It's marvellous. No matter how gungy your hands are, even with chain grease and all that guns I've just got on, it gets them spotless. And no nasty effects, no solvents. How does it work? It's an acid that eats away at the gunge in your skin. No, it isn't. It's just gritty. Fingernails are a different question though. I suppose if you get one nail under the others, with some of the pink stuff on, yeah, look at that, marvellous, isn't it? It's gone up though, it was £1, it's 1.20 now from that cheapo shop in town. So right, these are only cat plates. I'll let the cat plates stay in the sink in case there's any bugs. My breakfast plates and cup. No biscuits. I had the last of the biscuits last night. Well, I've got half an hour. Just a little snack before I go to work. And it's a little shout out for Beans on Toast. He's got a marvellous channel, do you watch him? As well as the Bright Lights of London. He's an amazing editor. Unbelievable. Wish I could edit. Properly, I mean. Insert editing figures. That policeman. That black fella. Just watch Beans on Toast. You never heard of skinheads on a raft? Yeah, skinheads on a raft. I'll use that, so I'll go in the washing up. Yeah, I keep burning this worktop. If I had a granite one, it wouldn't do that, would it? They should have really gone on the toast, but it's going to make a smiley face. Everything off, yes. I thought it were warm when I came downstairs this morning. I've left the bloody gas jet on all night. The cats were happy. Although look, as good as it looks, and they've left it, little nibble and left it, they're off for food. I just hope they haven't got the virus. That's a symptom, isn't it? The reason for this little extra upload, plenty of pepper, love me pepper, don't need any ketchup do I, or do I? Yes, to make a smiley face and a nose. Yeah, I've, when I mentioned on that video, picture can't have a couple of Budweisers after, innit? I'll take that Rubicon and Vimto to work. Leave that what my mum got. Yeah, Rapide, rock hard, sticks like nails. I phoned my mum and said, please dig that steamer out and I'll collect it. I'll bring it down. I said, no you won't, I'll collect it. What I was going to say, yeah. When I said about locating the rear brake pad, you know when I said it was making a noise as the wheel went round. Where's that torch? It hadn't located in the bloody socket. Is that Bobby? Where's Blackie? Yeah, Blackie. Luckily I checked. I thought, And can you see? It's there now. But it was hanging down. No, them two little prongs fit in the cast holder, and they were just hanging down. That could have been disastrous. Always double check. Silly sod. Yeah, and there's another locating inspection hole there, you can see where it's gone in the thing, but at the back. Ooh, hanging down. It's done you a lot of good, hasn't it? It's putting WD-40 on. I should have cleaned all this as well. I normally use that back to black gel to get all these back to, well, back to black. Being careful not to get any on the pads. Like I said, when I do the front ones, they'll be gleaming as well. Even them rattle plates have gone rusty. What a pain. Don't last long, do they? Anyway, so there you are, it's located now. Good job I checked before I set off for work in half an hour. You're going to lie for luxury, you aren't you, Blackie? It's alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Go on that comfy chair. Right, I'm going to have my dinner. Because I'm only working 6 hours, only get 20 minutes for din-dins. But ever I'll be closed by the time I get home. And again, do I need biscuits? I'm meant to be cutting back. That was my New Year resolution, cut back on biscuits, get rid of this pot belly. So no, I don't need any biscuits for work. I'll just have a brew. Ginger anti-dandruff shampoo, that's from the same cheapo shop. It smells lovely. Sorry, goodbye. I might normally play rap music. Ah.